Get ready to lose yourself in massive worlds with PS5 RPGs that offer hours of epic quests, deep exploration, and endless adventure. Let's get into it. Nioh 2 is a challenging RPG that rewards patience, focus, and skill. You play as a half-human, half-yokai warrior who can transform into a powerful demon during battles, turning fights into chaotic showdowns. Combat is fast, sharp, and customizable, with different weapon stances and deep build options to suit your style. Bosses are tough but satisfying once you learn their moves. The PS5 Complete Edition includes all DLCs and offers hundreds of hours of missions, loot, and yokai powers to master, making it a must for fans of difficult, rewarding action games. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 takes the medieval RPG experience to new heights with strong detail and emotion. You play as Henry, a blacksmith's son who becomes a warrior, caught in a struggle for faith, revenge, and power. Combat is skill-based and challenging, where every swing and block can mean life or death. The world feels alive, from quiet farms to the busy city of Kuttenberg, filled with deep quests and believable characters. Aside from a few small bugs, its story, atmosphere, and world make this sequel an unforgettable medieval adventure. Metaphor ReFantazio is a big fantasy RPG where you explore dungeons, build your team, and try to claim the throne. The world is full of magic, danger, and political drama. Fights are turn-based but feel fast and exciting because you can change your character's class and use cool combo attacks. You can also upgrade your airship-like Gauntlet Runner and use strong powers in big boss battles. Everything looks amazing and feels emotional. It is a deep, fun adventure that keeps you playing till the very end.
Power that takes many forms, might even prove to be your salvation.
Persona 3 Reload feels like the perfect mix of old and new. It keeps everything fans loved about the original, but makes it smoother, prettier, and way more fun to play. The combat is fast and smart, letting you plan moves, exploit weaknesses, and pull off flashy team attacks. Tartarus looks amazing now, and every floor feels fresh with tougher enemies and cool mini-bosses. Outside battle, you hang out with friends, build bonds, and take part in school life with new activities like cooking and gardening. The visuals, music, and voice acting all hit hard, making this version the best way to experience one of the most emotional stories in the series. Tales of Arise really surprised me with how fresh it feels for such a long-running series. You play as Alphen and Shion, two people with painful pasts who end up fighting together to free their world from oppression. The story mixes serious themes with funny and emotional moments that make you care about everyone. The world is gorgeous, with bright, painterly visuals, and the combat is fast, flashy, and super satisfying. Pulling off combos feels great, bosses are intense, and even just exploring or crafting is fun. It's one of those RPGs that keeps you hooked from start to finish.
Frozen Hammer!
Dragon Quest XI is one of those games that just feels timeless. You play as the Luminary, a hero chosen to save the world, and set off on a huge adventure across colorful towns, open fields, and monster-filled caves. The turn-based combat feels classic but quick and exciting, with tons of strategy once you get deeper into it. The world is full of little details to discover, from hidden treasures to fun side quests and goofy monsters. The art and music are beautiful, and every new area feels like stepping into a storybook. It's an old-school RPG that proves the classics never lose their magic.
I'm supposed to stand beside him. We all are.
Hey, how's it going?
Yakuza Like a Dragon completely reinvents the series with turn-based combat, and it works better than you'd expect. You play as Ichiban Kasuga, a kind-hearted underdog leading a team of quirky friends through wild street battles. You can summon crabs, swing traffic cones, and pull off hilarious team attacks that make every fight entertaining. Outside of combat, you can explore Yokohama, sing karaoke, play arcade games, and take on strange part-time jobs that improve your skills. It's funny, emotional, and full of charm, making it one of the most unique and enjoyable Yakuza games ever made. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is one of those games that makes you laugh one minute and hits you right in the feels the next. You play as Ichiban Kasuga, joined by the legend Kazuma Kiryu, as the story jumps between wild humor and emotional moments that really stick with you. The Hawaii setting is full of life, packed with weird and funny side quests, mini-games, and tons to explore. The turn-based combat feels smoother and flashier than ever, with new moves and team combos that keep battles fun. It's a long ride, but the story about friendship, legacy, and saying goodbye makes it totally worth it.
You ready for this, Kasuga? Let's do this.
Dragon's Dogma 2 feels like the sequel fans have been waiting for. The combat is wild and powerful, letting you swing huge weapons, climb monsters, and cast spells that shake the whole battlefield. The world is massive and full of surprises, with hidden paths, dangerous creatures, and no easy shortcuts. You'll meet your pawns again, AI companions who actually feel useful and make every adventure feel different. It's not perfect though. The climbing can be awkward, the camera sometimes goes crazy, and performance isn't always smooth. But even with those flaws, it's an amazing, unpredictable RPG that makes exploring feel like a real adventure.
Show me the path thou wouldst walk.
Demon's Souls on PS5 is the perfect mix of beauty and punishment. From the moment you step into Boletaria, everything feels heavy, dark, and dangerous. The combat is slow and deliberate, every swing and dodge carrying real weight. You'll die a lot, but that's part of what makes each victory feel so good. The world looks incredible now, full of eerie light and haunting detail, and the sound design makes every corner feel alive. It's tough, confusing, and sometimes cruel. But that's what makes it so memorable. Finishing it feels less like winning and more like surviving something truly unforgettable. Mass Effect Legendary Edition feels like meeting old friends again, but everything looks and plays way better. The graphics are sharper, lighting looks great, and the game runs super smooth at 60 frames per second. Combat feels tighter and faster now, and even the Mako is easier to drive, but the real magic is still the story with tough choices, deep politics, and the amazing crew like Garrus, Liara, and Rex. Some parts show their age, sure, but the emotions and memories hit just as hard. It is the best way to relive one of the greatest space adventures ever made.
Watch them fall, blood on a marble wall.
Diablo 4 pulls you right into its dark world and never lets go. Sanctuary looks grim and beautiful, filled with monsters, dungeons, and loot that always feels worth chasing. The combat hits hard, and every class plays differently, whether you're smashing through enemies as a barbarian or frying them with lightning as a sorcerer. The story has a few slow parts, but Lilith completely steals the show whenever she appears. Once you finish the main story, the endgame takes over with endless dungeons, PvP, and new gear to hunt. It's dark, addictive, and easily one of the best action RPGs in years. Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty feels like a full-blown spy movie set in Night City. You play as V, pulled into a risky mission to save the president after her ship goes down in Dogtown, a rough new district packed with secrets and betrayals. Idris Elba kills it as Solomon Reed, a secret agent torn between duty and survival, while Somi, a genius hacker, brings a lot of heart to the story. The 2.0 update changes combat and perks completely, making every build feel fun and unique. Dogtown is packed with danger, cool missions, and hidden stories. This is Cyberpunk at its best. Stylish, cinematic, and finally everything fans hoped for. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth takes you far beyond Midgar and turns the world into a massive living adventure. Every region feels alive, from open fields to glowing deserts, packed with side quests, secrets, and character moments that make the team feel real. The combat is fast, flashy, and smart, mixing action with strategy so every fight stays exciting. You'll spend hours just exploring, playing minigames, or getting hooked on Queen's Blood. The ending might not land perfectly, but the journey is unforgettable, full of emotion, style, and that classic Final Fantasy magic. Persona 5 Royal takes everything great about the original and makes it even better. It's packed with new content, fresh story arcs, and hours of stylish fun that pull you right back into the world of the Phantom Thieves. Combat feels smoother and more exciting, with flashy team attacks and clever ways to outsmart enemies. You can hang out with new characters, explore new areas, and dive deeper into everyone's stories. It's longer, richer, and more emotional. Easily one of the best JRPG experiences out there. Dark Souls 3 is one of those games that completely pulls you in and refuses to let go. It's brutal, sure, but once you get the hang of its rhythm, every victory feels incredible. The combat is fast and precise, and every boss fight is this intense mix of panic and excitement. The world of Lothric is dark, mysterious, and full of hidden paths that make exploring super rewarding. It's not just about fighting tough enemies, though. It's about that feeling of slowly mastering something that once felt impossible. If you love challenge and atmosphere, this game is pure gold. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition on PS5 is the best way to experience this legendary RPG. The graphics look sharper, performance is smoother, and there are a few nice tweaks that make it feel more modern. It includes all the DLCs and even a new quest, so there's a ton to dive into right away. The new close-up camera makes exploring more immersive, though it can make fights a bit awkward at times. Geralt's movement is still a little stiff, but overall, this version makes an already incredible game look and play better than ever. Elden Ring is a huge open-world game where you play as a Tarnished, exploring the mysterious Lands Between. The world is packed with secrets, tough enemies, and deep stories. Combat feels like classic From Software style, but adds more freedom with magic, stealth, horse battles, and the Ashes of War system. Every fight is tough, but fair, and rewards skill and patience. You can explore any area you want, find strong weapons and spells, and take on massive dungeons full of danger and treasure. With smooth gameplay and endless freedom, Elden Ring is one of the best and most unforgettable games ever made. Baldur's Gate 3 is the closest you can get to actually playing Dungeons & Dragons in a video game. You can talk, sneak, fight, or cast your way through problems, and the game always reacts to your choices in smart ways. Combat is turn-based, but super flexible, letting you use the environment, teamwork, and magic to win fights your own way. The character creator is deep, with tons of races, classes, and builds to experiment with, and the companions all have great stories and personalities. Whether you play solo or with friends, it's a massive adventure full of choices that actually matter and moments you won't forget.
Before me, bow before the absolute. Bow!